Good morning. Good morning, everybody that is in my workshop. So I recorded these moves last night. I have no clue what happened to them. So we're going to go over them this morning. So I'm going to go over each of the moves, explain into detail. Depending on the sound of this, I might just voice record over here afterwards, but I want to definitely get this up so that you guys can bust out the workout that I posted last night. So the first one we're going to talk about is pistol squat to bench or chair. I'm going to be using a cooler, okay? But the main thing with these is you want to plant a foot. So you can do right or left. I'm going to do my right. So I'm going to plant my foot. This leg goes up. You can hold it straight. And then basically you're going to squeeze your butt, engage your core, and you're going to go down. So it's one, and try to keep this one at 90 degrees, okay? So one, up, squeeze, two, three, four, five. I'm going to switch, plant this foot. Make sure your foot is always planted before you start. Leg straight, and we're going to go down. One, ooh, see? One, two, three. Ooh, I'm a little tipsy on the side. Four. So the biggest pointers is when you go down and come back up, make sure you engage your glutes, your thighs. You're going to feel it in your thighs. You want to feel it in your core, so keep your core tight through this whole move. But this is going to work your lower body. You're going to feel it in your lower body. Next is single leg deadlift. So I have it with assistance, but you can totally do however you want. You can do it without if you choose to. And in my program, you can add a weight. So there's tons of variations of this. Biggest thing is you plant your foot, and we're going to be doing a deadlift with this one. So you slightly, if you've never done a deadlift before, you're engaging your glutes and your lower hamstrings, or upper hamstrings, excuse me. So when you do this move, you should not feel it in your back. Your back is straight when you go down. You do not feel it in your back. If you feel it in your back, another tip is to squeeze your shoulder blades together and push your chest out. That keeps your back when you go down straight so that you don't feel it in your lower back. So we're going to engage my shoulder blades. I'm going to do this foot first. So basically with assistance, you just hold a chair. So a chair, cooler, whatever. So how we're going to do this is I'm going to plant this foot, engage, and we're going to go down, and you can touch the ground. Down, back up, down, back up, or you can do it without if you choose to. Down, back up, down, back up. Another easy way is touch the ground, touch, back up. Here, I'll switch sides. So remember, this is for beginners and advanced. Advanced, don't use assistance. Beginners, hold on to a chair. Don't hurt yourself. These moves are meant for advanced or beginners. So I'm going to plant this foot. I'm going to put this foot's going to go back, okay? So I'm going to go down, back up, touch. Remember, shoulder blades, chest out, squeeze. So down, back up. Knee is going to be slightly bent, not bent, slightly bent, because you're going to really feel this in your glutes. This is what makes your booty pop. Okay, we're going to do this again. So down, back up. One. You can put your arms out for balance if you like. Two, three. Okay, next move is air squats. I see so many people not do squats right. So, a squat. Your knees always are going to go out. They never, ever, ever go in. The biggest thing with squats. So, sometimes I like to slightly turn my feet out. Total personal preference. Some people do not, but I'm going to slightly turn mine out. And so when you go down in a squat, you go here, chest up, here, up, here, up. Here, can you guys see me? Here, up, here, squeeze, here, up, here, up, here, up, here, up. Your shoulders your feet should be slightly shoulder width apart, if not more. Don't narrow it. Spread your legs out. So like this. So you're here, up, chest proud. Here, 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 here. Air squat. All right, next is reverse lunge. So advance, you can do jumps. It's called plyo lunges. Non-events, just take it easy. So reverse lunge, we're just gonna go, you're gonna step back, make sure your front leg is 90 degrees. Your back leg, personal preference. If you like a deep lunge like I kick my leg really far back. If you don't, have it a little bit in. Make sure that front leg always stays at 90 degrees. So we're gonna go here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Advance, jump them. Ready? Here, 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 here. You can work up to it, but that's just more to get your heart rate up. Sumo squat, heel raises. All right, sumo squat. My deck is super icy, by the way. So this is for you guys. So sumo squats, your legs are wider than width apart, and you're gonna go down in a sumo squat, lift the heels off the floor, and then push up. Like your feet, your toes should have hardly any weight in them. All your weight is in your heels. All of it. So we're gonna go down, lift up, push, down, lift up, push, down, lift up, push. You're gonna really feel this in your inner thighs. That's what tones up those legs. You're also gonna feel in your booty. Again, keep your core tight. And then our 2 ab moves are flutter kicks and sit-ups. Sit-ups. Oh, know what a sit-up is. Make sure you move that out. Told you, my deck is super slippery. So plant your feet. Basically, if you put your hands behind your head, don't push on your neck. Just barely set them there, but you're gonna go here. See how my back goes straight when I come all the way to the top? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure you really squeeze at the top and then curl slowly down. So your back should hit before your shoulder blades. You want to curl. So see how I start with my shoulder blades, curl all the way up, and then curl all the way down. It's going to really engage all your core and all your muscles slowly. So don't rush through this. Take your time until you got the form right, because once you nail the form, that's when you're going to start seeing results. Next is flutter kicks. There's 2 ways you can do these flutter kicks. So first off, make sure your back is flat. There should be no gap right here. Flat on the ground. Next, this is gonna really engage your hamstrings and also your core. You're gonna really feel it in your lower core or lower abdominal. So when we do this, you can do it this way. So I like to lift up to really engage all my stomach, but you can stay down on the ground. So you can do it this way. You're still working. Make sure your back stays flat on the ground, or you can do it like I do it. Again, I'm not cranking on my neck, but I lift up and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or you can do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. However way you want to do it, personal preference. But I like to go up and down, and I like to lift my upper shoulder blades off the ground because I just feel it more in my core. So depending on how you want to do it, it's totally up to you. But those are your 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 moves for the workout today for the lower body shred. Again, no